Prime Minister Modi asserts on growing need of human resources for combating COVID-19. In Assam, political activities to gain momentum for government formation post BJP's parliamentary committee meeting. Indian Railways deliver liquid medical oxygen to various states across the country. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu greets media fraternity on the occasion of World Press Freedom Day. And Union Government provides over 16 crore vaccines free of cost to states and union territories. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin from the studios of DDK Guwahati. This is Jolly Khoikia Gogoi with the stories in detail. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today reviewed the growing need of human resources required while dealing with the crisis of COVID-19 situation in the country. In view of that, many important decisions were taken. Among the many decisions, a decision to postpone a NEET postgraduate exam for at least 4 months was taken. This will ensure the availability of qualified doctors for COVID duties. It has also been decided to allow deployment of medical interns in the COVID management duties under the supervision of their faculties. The services of the final year MBBS for teleconsultation along with services of BSc General Nursing and Midwifery may also be utilized for addressing COVID-related requirement. However, it was made clear that the medical students and professionals sought to be engaged in COVID-related work will be suitably vaccinated. In Assam, political activities to form the next government in the state are expected to gain momentum after the BJP's parliamentary committee meeting. A senior party functionary said that the top leaders of the state BJP are expected to meet informally in Guwahati today to discuss the further course of action. It is mentionable that the BJP has won 60 seats, Ahom Gana Parishad 9 seats, while another ally UPPL won 6 seats. Party sources said that the parliamentary committee is to take a call on who will be the next chief minister of the state. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal expressed gratitude to the people of the state for reposing trust on the good work of the party. He also thanked Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Home Minister Amit Shah, party functionaries including National President JP Nadda for their support for the continuous welfare of the state.
इसके वजह से आज असम की जनता ने फिर से दोबारा एनडीए सरकार असम में गठन करने के लिए हमें मौका दिया है। तो इसलिए मैं असम की बराक ब्रह्मपुत्र पहाड़ और घाटी में बसे हुए सभी वर्गों की जनताओं को विशेष रूप से फिर से एक बार धन्यवाद देता हूं।
In West Bengal, ruling Trinamool Congress has been able to retain power for the 3rd term in a row. However, Chief Minister Mamata Banerjee lost her own Nandigram seat. Trinamool Congress has won 213 seats while BJP has won 77 seats. Meanwhile, United Front, an alliance of Left Front, Congress and the newly formed Indian Secular Front failed miserably. For the first time since independence, CPIM has scored a duck in West Bengal. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today spoke with the President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, over telephone. The two leaders exchanged views on the prevailing COVID-19 situation in India and the EU. Modi expressed his appreciation to the EU and its member states for mobilizing quick support for India's fight against the second wave of COVID-19. They noted that the India-EU strategic partnership was witnessing a renewed momentum since the last summit in July. The India-EU leaders meeting on 8th of this month will be the first meeting in the EU plus 27 format, which also reflects the shared ambition of both sides for further strengthening the India-EU strategic partnership. Overcoming all hurdles and finding new solutions, the Indian Railways is continuing its journey of bringing relief by delivering liquid medical oxygen to various states across the country. So far, the Indian Railways has delivered nearly 1,125 metric tons of liquid medical oxygen to various states across the country. 20 oxygen expresses have already completed their journey, and 7 more loaded oxygen express trains are carrying around 422 metric tons of liquid oxygen in 27 tankers. The third oxygen express to Delhi, carrying 129 metric tons of liquid medical oxygen, is on its way from Durgapur and is expected to reach Delhi tomorrow. Meanwhile, Telangana will receive its second oxygen express from Angul, while Haryana will receive its fourth and fifth oxygen expresses, carrying nearly 72 metric tons of liquid medical oxygen. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu has greeted the media fraternity on the occasion of World Press Freedom Day. Naidu said that in this age of information, media professionals play a critical role in bringing out reliable and verified facts. He said that media professionals act as a protective shield to our society against disinformation. Naidu urged media professionals to always remain committed to the cardinal principles of journalism like truthfulness, objectivity, accuracy, impartiality and fairness. He also commended media professionals for working tirelessly in bringing information to the people during the pandemic. Over 15 crore 71 lakh beneficiaries have been inoculated with COVID vaccine jabs in the country so far. The Health and Family Welfare Ministry has said that over 12 lakh 10,000 beneficiaries have been administered doses of vaccine within 24 hours in the country. The Union government has provided over 16 crore 54 lakh vaccine doses free of cost to states and union territories so far. Of this, the total consumption of doses, including wastages, is over 15 crore 79 lakh. The Health and Family Welfare Ministry has said that more than 75 lakh vaccine doses are still available with the states and union territories. Meanwhile, the ministry has assured that more than 59 lakh 70,000 vaccine doses will be provided to states and union territories within the next 3 days. In IPL cricket, the match between Kolkata Knight Riders and Royal Challengers Bangalore, slated for today, has been rescheduled after 2 KKR players tested positive. However, in the last match, Delhi Capitals defeated Punjab Kings by 7 wickets at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad last night. With this win, Delhi Capitals moved to the first spot in the points table with 12 points from 8 games, while Punjab Kings remains in 6th place with 6 points. Meanwhile, in another match, Rajasthan Royals defeated Sunrisers Hyderabad by 55 runs in New Delhi last evening. In the COVID update from the country has witnessed some respite from this infectious disease. After registering 4 lakh cases in a single day in the last week, over 3,68,000 fresh cases were reported in the last 24 hours. With this, the total number of active cases presently comprises of over 34,13,000. According to the Health and Family Welfare Ministry, over 3 lakh patients have recovered within 24 hours. So far, over 1 crore 62 lakh people have recovered in the country. With this, the recovery rate has further slipped to 81.76%. Meanwhile, as per reports, with 417 deaths being reported in the last 24 hours, the cumulative death toll in the country stands at over 2,18,000. In the COVID scenario from the northeast, Arunachal Pradesh reports 1,406 active cases, while discharged cases logged 17,273. The tally for the dead is at 59. Assam is saddled with 24,551 active cases, while the cured cases logged 2,31,703. The dead accounted for 1,360. Reporting 1,823 active cases, Manipur recorded 29,923 cured cases, while the dead tallied at 415. Meghalaya reported 1,821 active cases, a caseload of 15,429 cured cases. The dead accounted for 179. With a caseload of 1,296 active cases, Mizoram logged 5,046 discharged cases, while the death toll has gone up to 16. Nagaland reported 1,529 active cases with 12,712 released cases. The dead tallied at 109. Sikkim has a caseload of 1,808 active cases, 6,484 cured cases. The tally for the dead is 149. Lastly, in Tripura, active cases have touched 1,542, while discharged cases logged 33,782. The dead accounted for 399. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma has cleared the sanctioning of a 20 KL cryogenic oxygen tank with refilling facility that will be set up at Jingyal town, approximately 30 kilometers from Tura, to ensure speedy supply of oxygen for hospitals. Government has taken a step in its efforts to boost oxygen supply in the state. With reports of shortage in many major cities in the country, the government has gone on a war footing to ensure there is no shortage in the eventuality of any major spike in COVID cases. In Nagaland, a mission named My Naginimora My Home for the holistic and sustainable development of Naginimora town was launched on 1st May. The main aim of the mission is to create a sense of belongingness among the people in the development process. The mission will work simultaneously on 3 aspects, namely town beautification and cleanliness, improvement of infrastructure and service delivery, and creating sustainable economy by involving people. 3 committees involving members from administration, various departments and civil society organizations would steer the mission. Now, before we end the news, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi asserts on growing need of human resources for combating COVID-19. In Assam, political activities to gain momentum for government formation post BJP's parliamentary committee meeting. Indian Railways deliver liquid medical oxygen to various states across the country. Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu greets media fraternity on the occasion of World Press Freedom Day. And Union government provides over 16 crore vaccines free of cost to states and union territories. Before taking leave, viewers are reminded to maintain physical distancing, regularly sanitize hands and frequently wash hands with soap. Remember to wear a mask properly and join the Mask Up India campaign by Doordarshan to defeat the pandemic. Mask Up India. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.